Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 16th to the 22nd. This is for Taurus Sun and Rising. Now, I have to apologize. I missed last week. I had to go out of town unexpectedly, and so I apologize for that. If you want to get your forecast for last week, as you know, I do monthly forecasts, and at the end of every monthly forecast, and I did one for May, I do a reading for each week. So I break it down by week. So you can go back and check that out for last week. But this is going to be a general reading for Taurus. But as you know, I get very specific. I use my guides, obviously tarot and astrology to lead your reading. Now, the reason I use astrology is because astrology and tarot go hand in hand. There's a lot happening this week, Taurus. I'm only going to focus on two things. One, well, okay, first, last week, Jupiter went into Aries, but then before that, Venus went into Aries, okay? So listen, there's a lot of activity there in your 12th house, and the 12th house is the subconscious. A lot going on mentally with you, okay? So watch out for that this week. You know, Mercury went retrograde as well. Just be careful with buying electronics and whatnot. Communication, there could be some hiccups in terms of communication. One other thing that I am going to point out is that we did have that crazy lunar eclipse in Scorpio yesterday that affected your 7th house. So it's all about partnerships there, okay? That at the end of the day. But we're going to get to the bottom of all of that right now with your reading. Here we go for Taurus, Sun, and Rising, May 22nd, May 16th to May 22nd. You'll also notice I have a new setup. If you are a subscriber, so hopefully you can see a lot better now. Secondly, I do the traditional Celtic cross spread. Sorry, I'm so distracted right now with, I'm looking out the window, there's people like watching me. It's so crazy. I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It is what my clients prefer. If you want to book a reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really helps me grow. And Taurus, I love you. So that would be amazing. Now, this is interesting. Taurus, I like what I see. Okay? Now, you got... Did you? Yeah, well, okay. You got two kings here. You got the King of Pentacles. Now, so let's start off this reading by saying that you are in a better place than you were, let's say, last year, okay? There was a lot going on for you, Taurus, especially in April. Oh my goodness, there was so much activity in your sign. It was insane. But a lot of Taurus may have found financial abundance, financial success, financial freedom, whatever you want to call it. I call the King of Pentacles the Elon Musk of the tarot deck. You may not like him, you may love him, it does not matter. He's a billionaire, okay? And this is the King of Pentacles. Now, you're coming from a place where things are improving financially for you. Taurus, if you don't feel that that is happening for you, just wait, okay? Especially when I say wait, because Mercury is in retrograde until the end of the month, but it's coming. And, you know, a lot of Taurus, there's been some moments of you finally breaking free and getting to that place where you want to be. You know, you're sitting in the throne, and that's great, and that's great news. And like I said, April was a huge game-changing, life-changing month for you, okay? Now, one other thing that I do want to say, even though Venus is... well, luckily Venus is going in your sign soon, but Venus went into Aries earlier on May 2nd. Now, with Venus in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, the biggest takeaway I want you to get from this reading, okay, for this week, May 16th to the 22nd, is go for it, all right? Don't hold back. Go big or go home. This is the time to just go for whatever you want, be bold, and be daring. Now, I know you will. You got the Queen of Swords, okay? Now, this is sort of the theme of the week, and I love that for you, Taurus. It is all about being in a place. I said that there is going to be a lot of activity going on, like mentally. There's going to be a lot going on in your mind. You're going to be reevaluating things this week. You may be thinking about how you want to move forward, and that's good because the Queen of Swords, The reason she's sitting in the throne is because she led with her head, not her heart. Okay, so sometimes Taurus, you can be emotionally reactive and emotionally driven, but I want you to really think about what you want in your life, what you want to manifest, what things do you want to just, fold out in the way that you want it to this week. All right. Some people call the Queen of Swords the Ice Queen, but listen, sometimes you just have to be use your wits instead of like wearing your heart on your sleeve. Okay, so I want you to remember that this week, especially with the theme of go for it. Just go for it and don't hold back. Now, listen, you did get the Six of Pentacles, all right? And so this is really interesting because there could be a situation that arises this week where you feel like you're not getting a lot of I guess it's like the support, right? Like you may feel like this is a huge week for personal development, personal growth for you, Taurus, and this is a week of you just kind of just being on your own and just really taking things in, okay? And so with the Six of Pentacles, falling in your challenge area, you may feel like that you're not getting something that you want from people around you, or you feel like you're missing out on something, or this is all about sharing, and this is all about sharing the wealth and just helping people out. And this is a really big part of balance, all right? And so, what would be great for you is to be very open to that as well, okay? Be very open to sharing things with others, what it's all about, giving and receiving. There's a balance, right? You can see that he's holding the scale in his hand. So this is all about balance. But at the same time, I don't want you to forget that it is also time for you to spend some time thinking about yourself and how you want to move forward and how you fit into that. Okay? I love this. All right. Speaking of six, you got another. Wow. Okay. So you did get the Six of Wands. Now, I love that for you. On your mind, you're thinking about victory, success. Some Taurus may have had something happen recently that was really good for you, especially with that huge, huge solar eclipse we had in Taurus at the end of April and April 30th. And there were a lot of conjunctions happening with Venus around that time. So it could have been a very great eclipse, and you're feeling that, all right? You're feeling on top of the world. You feel like you're getting the recognition you deserve. You feel like you're victorious and successful. There may have been a new job. There may have been a new partner. There may have been a lot of success that you experienced recently, and I love that for you, and I think that's great. Now, interestingly, for a lot of Taurus, you feel maybe like I said, if you feel like that hasn't happened yet or things are moving slowly, just wait, because it is all going to come. I haven't even gotten to the other king yet, but you did get the Death card. Don't be afraid of Death card. Death is all about transformation. That really is what it is. It is ending one part of your life, moving into another, and that is exactly what's been happening for Taurus, all right? Especially in April. You felt a lot of that in April. A lot of things were happening for you in April, okay? But this is just saying that we are going to move forward into this new life cycle, and I don't want you to take anything you don't want with you into this new life cycle, okay? You can see, one thing that I'm going to point out here is that you can see that it's a skeleton riding the white horse. White horse is still pure, right? But the skeleton, why is this skeleton? Because the skeleton is out of our body, the thing that endures the longest, all right? And so we love seeing that Death card, and you're so excited to move into this new direction. And I'm excited for you also, Taurus, Sun and Rising. Now, listen. King of Wands, okay? We started with a king, we ended with a king. I love that for you, okay? This is all about enterprise. This is all about work, career, even ideas. This is honestly, this is you sitting in that throne and being the Steve Jobs of the tarot deck, okay? I love that. This is amazing energy. This is the true entrepreneur of the tarot deck, and this is all work related. This is where you're going. You're heading into this amazing place in your career. I can't even begin to say, Taurus, you have been on a roll and things have been great for you. And when I say go big or go home, that has been your motto for a while, and I love it. You've been going for it. This is great. So a lot of Taurus, who, again, if you feel like nothing is really happening at the pace that you want it to, just wait. I mean, this ended up in your future area. And remember, Mercury is retrograde, so there are going to be some delays and there might be some frustrations, but look at this. This is amazing. This is like king, queen, king. You got 3 court cards. You got a major arcana here, and then success, victory and success and public recognition. So we love that for you, Taurus, okay? Now, let's move on to your stuff. Taurus, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like and subscribe. I would be very grateful. It really does help my channel grow. Okay, now, oh wow. There's a lot of order here. Okay, so you got the 7 of Cups. Now, I call this kind of like the card of illusions, okay? And so I want you to know, Taurus, there may be, for some Taurus who have been feeling victorious and successful and things are working out the way you want, there could be a lot more coming in, but be careful because not everything is going to be exactly as it seems. With this card of illusion, you can see that the universe is granting all these cups. However, the thing with the cups is that not all of them are great. You see a snake coming out of one, a dragon coming out of another. So just read the fine print, know the contract. No, I mean, don't sign contracts during Mercury retrograde, but be very careful about what kind of partnership you fall into, or this new, if you're a freelancer, these new people that you're talking with in terms of work and partnerships. Again, remember, we did have that major solar lunar eclipse in your partnership sector yesterday, okay? So there may be some opportunities with partnerships or shakeups or something. Eclipses are game changers. Now, another 7. Is that the, you got, okay, cool. So you did get the 7 of Pentacles. So now, what are we doing, Taurus? What do we want, okay? This is you looking at all the hard work you've done. This is you raking up all that hard work and, you know, everything that you've put all your mind, body, soul into, okay? And for some Taurus, you're just a little frustrated. You're like, okay, when are things going to happen? All right? But listen, this is just you looking back at what you've worked hard for and thinking about what's your next step, okay? And I feel like a lot of Taurus this week, you are going to have a moment of clarity. I think that you are going to know because there's, well, first, remember I started this reading, the theme of this week is go for it. Go big or go home. Don't hold back. Be bold and daring. Now, one thing that I want you to know about the 7 of Pentacles, okay? He's a little tired. He's a little exhausted. However, he's so at the beginning of starting his legacy, okay? Now, one thing that I tell my clients all the time, I don't want you to look back. I want you to look forward, okay? This is the week you look forward, Taurus. You look forward. You don't look back. You don't look back at everything that you've done. If you do that, you look at how you can use it moving forward, all right? Thinking about, even for some Taurus, I'm getting the message for investments, okay? Maybe you're in such a great place because you made so much money recently, or you are making a lot of money, or you are going to be making a lot of money. Something's coming in. Think about investments, okay? Think about things that you want in terms of setting up your life in the way that you want it to fold out, like I said earlier. Now, I love that you got the star. This is, yeah, the other major arcana. So let's talk about this. Transformation. This is new life cycle. One thing ending, one thing beginning. Deep down inside you. This is affirmation that you really, really want your hopes and dreams to come true, okay? This is the star. Huge Aquarius energy, by the way, but at the same time, listen, the star is, honestly, what did I say earlier? Don't give up, okay? Go for it. Be bold and daring. This is saying that you want the stars to align for you. Taurus, you have your eyes on the prize. This is saying you have your eyes on the prize, and I know what it is. And it's all career, and it's forward momentum in career, in work. But if you are here for love, listen, I don't see a lot of love for this week, which is great because for a lot of Taurus, things are good with your love life, okay? Things are great with your love life. And then other Taurus who are single and looking for love, just wait because this week, let's get our career like set and then bam, go for that love. Remember, Venus is going into your sign soon at the end of, what is that, May 20? Well, I gotta look at my calendar, but it's soon. Lastly, 10 of Swords. I love it. Okay. Did you get... No, you didn't get another 10. Okay, so this is great. This is the final outcome card. All right. And I know the card looks really scary. It looks scary like the death card, but I want you to know something here. This is the final outcome. This is you feeling like uh, all the hard work that you put into, all the burden, all that burnout, it's over, baby. 10 is the end. 10 is the end, Taurus. If you have been working hard, if you have been like breaking your back literally over the work that you've had to do, like to get where you are, it's coming to an end soon. And I love this for you. One thing that I like to point out, what's really interesting to me is that some say that these swords, even though there's 10 swords and 9 chakras, the swords are aligning the chakras, okay? You just get one bonus sword. And I love that because it really is true. And 10 is the end. And again, don't be scared. Those clouds are clearing. This is saying that you never have to be part of this. This is you don't have to deal with this anymore. You're moving into a new direction, and it has a lot of financial abundance in there. A lot of financial abundance. Ooh, sorry. And it is your birthday month, so happy birthday, Taurus. I don't know why I said that so weird, but anyway, that's your reading for this week. Again, I'm sorry for missing last week, but go to your May horoscope. You can see the weekly for each month of May. And I'm here every week, I'm here every month, and I do one celebrity reading a week based on your requests. It's always that's actually always fun for me to do. It gives me a little break for, it's a fun thing to do. But thanks again for tuning in, and I will see you next time, Taurus. Thanks.